to dinner.
All right. Now, up against Jay, it's comedian, writer... I find this very difficult to...
Get on well.
Oh, brilliant. From a little bit later, but now it's our wonderful Rachel Riley.
And I've got my eye on the scoring today as well, because we've actually changed it a little bit up for the celebrity specials. So if one of you were to get a 9-letter word and one of you were to get a 2-letter word, you will both receive points. So it doesn't matter what the other contestant does, you'll still get your own points.
So, a vowel, please.
Thank you, Jay. A.
A consonant.
C.
A consonant.
L.
A consonant.
B.
A vowel.
I.
A vowel.
O.
Another vowel.
E.
A consonant.
S.
Let's have another consonant.
And the last one, R.
Ah. Susie.
A nice one.
Thank
I
you.
didn't get calories.
Well, I'm going to give our contestants today some tips on how to solve the countdown numbers game. And sometimes you wouldn't need a tip, and the target's 700. But sometimes it comes out ridiculously difficult, and you have to use one of maybe 2 methods that take you up into the stack. And a couple of these methods have actually gone down in countdown history and gone viral. So if you Google amazing countdown numbers games, there's one that comes up by a contestant that I love called Do Your Own Version. So Jono picked 4 large and 2 small almost 2 decades ago, and the target came up as 813. Now, I'm sure everyone in the room's already got this already, but I'll talk you through his method in any case. What he said was 75 minus 10 is 65 by 25, which you might not try normally, which gave you 1625. Then he added 1 for 1626, times it by 50, 300, and divided it by 100. I'm about to show you the basic 4 large trick that underlines this method, and then I'm going to ask you to hopefully repeat it in your own one in a second. So what he did, with the 4 large, obviously you get 2 small numbers, but you always get these 4. And if you start with 25 times 75, divided by 100 over 50, up with 937.5 every time. And you don't need to know what the middle 937.5 isn't allowed in countdown terms because it's not a whole number. But if you add on something here, if you add on any odd number here, you can then divide by 2 and you can get a target that comes out around about 937.5. So if instead of 813, the target was 942, then the only maths you'd have to do here is 942 minus 937.5, which gives you 4.5. What's double 4.5 to add on here? So all you would have to do is add on 9 to this whole equation, and that's the only maths you have to do something that ends up in the thousands. I've gone through it very, very quickly. Maybe like
50.
Yep.
Do you do that every time?
You do that every time. And if you add or take away an odd number here...
But you've only got one odd number, which is 1.
So if you do 10 minus 1 is 9.
Oh, OK.
That's twice 4.5. And you are basically taking away or adding 9 over 2, which would give you your 4.5. So this odd number here, you're adding half. We like a challenge on Countdown. And they are...
I've been musing it. Now, what have you got for them?
I've got a 4 large one. Of course I do. I'm going to pick these 2 little ones, right. And your little numbers are 3 and 5. And the large 4, as we know, 50, 25, 100 and 75. And the target, 930.
Let's try it.
25 times 75.
25 times 75 is 1,875.
1875 divided by that 2. Oh, hang on, no, 1875. I didn't say this was going to be straight. Minus the 5 and the 3.
Oh, minus the 5.
You're not allowed to ask...
Take away an odd number here. So if you took away the 5, for example...
Yes, you would. You take away the 5.
That would give you...
Of course.
935.
And 35.
And 35.
minus the 3.
is 932. 2 away.
Why not?
Well, because if you say 5 times 3 is 15, and then 75 times 25 is 1,875, take away, and then you can say 100 divided by 50 equals 2. But a tiny bit more practice and I'm sure you'll be there.
Lead for the moment, but it's early days.
Very happy
Good
with
definition?
that. Yes, it comes from the Provençal word.
Consonant, please,
Good
Rachel.
choice. N,
And another one.
L,
And another one.
Y,
Don't like Y. Vowel.
U,
Nice vowel, please.
E, that's nice.
That's
huh?
better.
Everyone likes it.
And another one.
O,
Consonant, please.
D,
Consonant, please.
S, everybody's favourite.
And, yeah, I love that. And, another consonant, please.
And lastly,
Bye.
Well, Joe said she... and there was a...
Well,
Please.
thank you, Jay. A,
Consonant.
M,
Vowel.
E,
Consonant.
S,
Consonant.
T,
Vowel.
A,
Consonant.
N,
Random consonant.
random B,
And a vowel.
and the last one, I.
thank you for that. 19 place, 31.
Anywhere else, please.
That's not bad maths, that's just, I don't know what that is.
Right.
Perfectly popular. Thank you, Joe. The 5 little ones are 5, 4, 1, 9 and 6. And the big one, 100, everybody's favourite. And the target, 200.
Minus 4 is 2.
6 minus 4 is 2.
2 times 100 is 200, plus
Yep.
9 plus 5 is 214.
Yep, and that gets you 5 points for being 6.
Plus 9 plus 1
100 plus 9 plus 1, 110.
multiplied by 6 minus 4.
Perfect. 10 points for Joe.
If they can analyse the effects that living in space for a long time would have upon us, because they're generally chocolate. Because the plants which give us the beans to produce the chocolate...
Extraordinary, the amount of information.
Conscious or homicidal. There's kind of nothing in between.
Big on charity, 150.
Burning 6,000 calories a day.
Lovely, thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. U,
Consonant.
G,
Vowel.
I,
Consonant.
N,
Consonant.
R,
Consonant.
C,
Vowel.
O,
Vowel.
E,
Consonant.
and the last one.
Chris and Susie. Chris?
We had Corvine.
Nothing in it, 35 to 41.
Please.
Thank you, Joe. D,
Vowel.
A,
Consonant.
C,
Consonant, please.
R,
Vowel, please.
I,
Vowel, please.
E,
Consonant.
N,
Consonant.
T.
And vowel, please.
Someone's looking good. A final O.
2 beautiful ones from the top and 3 others.
You can have 4 if you want.
Others.
Bonus one.
Yeah, go on.
I can just give Joe the extra 4th one if you want to make it interesting. Well, the 4th one is 9, and the other 3 littles are 2, 8, and 5, and your 2 beautiful large ones, 75 and 100. And this target, 800.
100.
8 times 100, 800.
5 times 9 is 45 minus
Yep.
the 2.
For your 43. Yep.
75 plus 9
84
multiplied by 8 plus 2.
for 840
Very nice.
and another 10 points.
It's time for your wonderful Origins of Words. And today?
today, well, one of my favourite subjects is mistakes along the way. And finally, possibly my favourite...
Now, 48 to 45, Joe on 45. Well, that's...
Rachel.
Thank you, Joe. S.
And another one, please.
R.
And another one.
X.
Vowel.
U.
Another vowel.
I.
Oh, not great. And another
It'll
vowel.
get better. A.
Consonant, please.
N.
Another consonant.
S.
And a vowel.
Not too much better. A final I.
We could
That's
get.
it, I know.
An insight into Nick's mind there.
Yeah.
F.
Just another weekend round his. Consonant.
T.
Vowel.
E.
Vowel.
U.
Consonant.
R.
Vowel.
O.
Consonant.
L.
Vowel.
I.
Consonant.
And the last one.
Stand by. Well, what about the corner? Chris and Susie? OK. You, Rachel.
Yeah, all the power's in my hands, so I could give you another opportunity to look like geniuses with 4 large. I'm not sure if that was sarcastic, or I could give you 2 from the top. What would you rather? From the top,
then, please.
and 4 little. And we possibly have a crucial conundrum coming up. Final numbers are 10, 2, 2, 9, and the large 2, 25 and 50. And the target, 690.
Times 50.
2 times 50, 100.
9 minus 2.
9 minus the other 2, 7.
700.
Times
Multiply
them
them.
together, 700.
Minus the 9.
You've used the 9.
Go for it, Joe.
2 plus 2.
10 plus 2 plus 2, 14.
You 3 2s.
Oh, dear.
I think.
To Rachel. Rachel, unscramble it for us, please.
It was possible if you say 50 minus 10 is 40, times 2 is 80, times 9 is 720, and take away the 25, 695.
Oh, super. Both of you. Such fun. Such good people. So what do you reckon?
Who knew we have flies to thank for chocolate?
I know. Amazing, isn't it?
Incredible.
The world's a wonderful place.
Can I just ask, where can I get my...
See you next time.
See you then.
All right.